I hope all of you are doing good. I want to meditate on 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 16. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 16 I would like to read. At my first defense, no one came to my support, but everyone deserted me. May it not be held against them. Paul write the last book, the book of Timothy, to Timothy from the prison. And when Paul wrote that, Paul knew he was going to be killed. And we read that in chapter 4 verse 7 where he says that my time of departure has come. But today I would like to meditate on one particular statement what Paul said. Everyone deserted me. See, in life, in Christian life, many times we'll come to times where we feel we had been deserted, we are all alone. How do we handle loneliness? Just want to tell 3 lessons what we can learn from chapter 4, what Paul told to Timothy. Chapter 4 verse 17, Paul says, but God stood by me, and by God's presence he found strength. And the last portion it says, he delivered me from the mouth of lion. So in loneliness, one mistake what we do is that we try to be with people, we try to find people, we try to find strength from people. But Paul said, I found strength from the Lord. In our loneliness, we should find strength from the Lord. We read when Amalekites had taken everyone of Saul's family and everyone, people with him also tried to stone him. He didn't try to find a friend. He didn't try to convince them saying that, you understand, please, you're my friends. No. It says he found strength in the Lord. Number 2, Paul said very clearly, for my time of departure has come. I have fought a good fight. So Paul had a goal. Goal was not to make friends. His purpose in life was not to be in a very social setup. There's nothing wrong in it. But his goal was to please his commander-in-chief. Paul said that in 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 18 also. Timothy, fight a good fight. Chapter 6 verse 12 also he said, fight a good fight. His purpose, when our purpose in life is to please only God, we will be able to face loneliness. I'm not saying it's good, but we'll be able to face. Number 3, Paul said, during his departure, he said, but I wait for a blessed hope. There is a crown of righteousness kept for me. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 18. So there is a hope of second coming. There is a home which is much better than this, which God has prepared for my blessing. There's a hope, a crown of righteousness is there. When we have these 3 things as our life principle, we will be able to withstand loneliness and people deserting us, and we can tell like Paul, God delivered me. Final thought. I said 3 things. Number 1, find strength from the Lord. Number 2, our goal, our purpose in life is to please our Father. Number 3, we have a hope. Christ will come back and he will receive us and we will receive the crown of righteousness. Let's be strengthened and be happy like Paul. God bless you. C.S. Lewis said, look for yourself, you will find loneliness and despair. But look for Christ, you will find everything else. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.